Guys, KG and welcome back to Young and Proud Educators. Kajano the 5th October and we celebrating teachers. Teachers, barutabana abafundisi. Yeah, so we celebrating those guys. We just want to give it all and we just want to say ma teacher marutabana to all of you guys, the hardworking teachers, the less hardworking teachers, the young teachers, and not so young teachers. We just want to celebrate you guys, because if we look back and just take a few steps back, we realize we fought you guys. We were not gonna be here. We wouldn't be here. We fought you guys. For such, we want to give it all and say we really appreciate you. We see you all the time, guys, giving all, even though sometimes we don't say it, we don't acknowledge you guys for what you are doing, your hard work. But guys, we just want to say to the teachers, we thank you so much. We know that you guys, you work hard, you go beyond and above your line of duty, and you create those relationships with those lovely students of yours. And you guys, you commit financially, you commit emotionally, you commit socially, you just give it all. Teachers, you are givers. You commit everywhere, like full on. You make that child is completely full. They don't lack anything. Be spiritually, you commit, guys. Like for instance, I know one teacher that I worked with in my first school, Kgomotso Lebakeng Township, Sedimusang Primary School. That was awesome teacher. Like she made a point that she adopted 2 lovely students. I'm gonna speak about her because this is the day where we have to speak about those kind of people. She adopted 2 children, but she didn't like physically adopt the children to live with them in the house. She didn't do that. But she adopted the children. She made it a duty. She made it a business that, no one, I'm going to make sure that these children are supported, fully supported, socially, economically, socially, however a complete child is supported. She spiritually take the children to church. She like full on Ubuntu. She taught those guys. I remember those 2 guys were young guys from Zimbabwe, and their mom and dad, they came into the country to South Africa, and what happened is just a few days later they passed away. The parents passed away. I don't know what was the reason, but they passed away. Then she adopted it. But fortunate part is that they had the sister, but she was there as the mother. The teacher was there as the mother. She made sure that primary school, they were looked after. She looked after them. They went to secondary school. I mean, that teacher was working, go primary school. But she made sure that she followed up with those students in secondary school. She followed up and she supported them completely. So they finished go primary school and then they worked. I remember the boy went to University of Johannesburg. Then the girl went to University of Pretoria. And she was the one. I can't mention the name, man, but I'm celebrating her. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. I just can't say your name. So she made sure that she was the one paying fees. You know, like they didn't have documentation. They were still foreigners from Zimbabwe. And she paid fees for those guys. And when they completed, they would come and maintain that relationship, conversation. They even called their mom. After some time, they then qualified to apply for South African papers because they've stayed more than 10 years in the country. And she was the one who went in there and she applied for their birth certificate, for their passport, not birth certificate, for their ID documentation card. She applied for them. Those are kind of teachers that we see. These are kind of teachers that we support.